Welcome to Empowered's Introduction for UCLA Extension Instructors. I'm James DesRosiers, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs. During the next several minutes, I'll provide you a complete overview of Empowered's joint venture with UCLA Extension. I'm sure you have many questions about Empowered, like what is Empowered? How are UCLA Extension and Empowered related? Why focus on baby boomers? What is the Empowered vision? How are Empowered students different? What exactly is the Empowered offering? And what unique benefits does Empower offer? In addition to addressing these issues, I'll also give you a preview of Empowered's iPad app. So let's dive in. Beginning with what is Empowered. Empowered is the brainchild of the chair of the University of California Regents, Sherry Lansing, who established the joint venture with UCLA Extension, Creative Artists Agency, and serial entrepreneur Steve Poizner, Empowered's CEO. From a relationship standpoint, Empowered is a technology and service provider to UCLA Extension. UCLA Extension is the academic institution, and all the students, courses, and instructors on Empowered platforms are UCLA extensions. Empowered is using the Canvas learning management system as its administrative and course authoring backbone. However, while Canvas is the technology centerpiece behind the scenes, the complete Empowered experience for students is entirely on the Apple iPad, which features several innovations to enhance learning and persistence. You'll get a sneak preview of the Empowered app in a few minutes. The Empowered initiative is all about helping the largest, best educated, most experienced demographic group in U.S. history, the nation's 77 million baby boomers, half of whom say they are seeking assistance with their careers, whether to rejuvenate or accelerate a current line of work or to completely change paths. Because Empowered is on a mission to help boomers thrive, we aim to fulfill this crucial need. Empowered will bring more than world-class professional education to mid-career adults. We will leverage Apple's revolutionary iPad to transform the online education experience for adult learners as we arm them with the latest in practical skills, professional know-how, and career guidance. As we help baby boomers thrive professionally, we will also be helping expand the global reach of UCLA Extension's full online certificate programs. As a tech-driven company, Empowered's objectives are first to leverage the very latest in consumer-friendly technologies. Second, to transform the ease of use of online higher education by overcoming the limitations of conventional learning management systems. And third, to improve the online learning environment for students so instructors can focus on what really counts, student learning outcomes. But you may be wondering what's so different about Empowered. Well, there are many differences. For example, Empowered students are educated mid-career adults who are motivated and committed to their professional improvement. These students reside throughout the United States and eventually internationally. Although Empowered's programs will be open enrollment, we will assess prospective students for their career potential and for academic and workplace readiness. Another key difference is that students will only be able to pursue full certificate programs, not individual courses. So they are making a truly significant commitment, which increases their motivation and persistence. Finally, students working with Empowered will be actively guided through whatever career transition they are trying to accomplish. Let's get more specific about the three pillars of Empowered's robust end-to-end solution. First, during upfront guidance and evaluation, prospective students are carefully walked through a battery of custom-developed assessments. While identifying prospects' interests and motivations and assessing their academic readiness, we will establish the prospect's viability and help direct them to appropriate programs to investigate further. As they review opportunities that are potentially good fits, prospective students will have access to proprietary tools to preview available jobs and salary levels in specific geographies that are relevant to their needs. Unlike other players in online higher education, Empowered will advise unqualified students to pursue their interests elsewhere, including helping point them to appropriate outlets that will be most useful for them. The second part of the program is the customized certificates that UCLA Extension has tailored for maximum boomer appeal in the national marketplace. Added to this is the enhanced learning environment Empowered is developing to address the key needs of online students, especially adults new to online education. The initial curriculum includes 10 high-demand standardized certificate programs covering topics from project management to college counseling. Then there is our proprietary iPad application featuring key innovations for social learning environments. And last but not least are the standardized courses reflecting the latest research and best practices. The third pillar is the Post-Certificate Career Resource Center, where students have access to proprietary career management coursework, resume building and interview preparation tools, and geographic job search that matches positions and employers in locations specified by the student. And beyond this, as the empowered community expands, we will actively cultivate a vital network for the mutual benefit of all Empowered's constituencies. This community includes instructors teaching on the Empowered platform. And there are a number of important benefits for them too. For example, Empowered provides a national pulpit that showcases your instructional prowess and lets you focus more of your attention on teaching. You will be working with students who are more consistently prepared for the high level of instruction that you'll deliver and student performance that UCLA expects. Meanwhile, Empowered handles student care and tech support to intercept customer handling tasks, in addition to underwriting the design and production of online courses on Canvas and coordinating speedy resolution of issues with UCLA Extension. Okay, that wraps up the background on Empowered. Now let's dive into the iPad experience. Built into the tuition for Empowered delivered programs is the cost of the Apple iPad. All students who enroll receive an iPad as the first step of the onboarding process. After an orientation to the total Empowered program, the entire student experience centers on our iPad app. We chose the iPad because of its powerful built-in advantages, including a highly intuitive interface that is incredibly easy to use, especially for middle-aged adults who are the fastest adopters of the device, plus the enhanced communication tools like FaceTime and iMessage to facilitate increased instructor-to-student and peer interaction. Then, of course, there are the iPad's versatile content presentation and navigational schemes, which outstrip any conventional web-based learning management system, including Canvas. The iPad enables Empowered to focus on key improvements to the online student experience, including, to name a few key ones, the organization of all course content into weekly units, a new approach to discussion boards that is more manageable, and perhaps most important to supporting academic persistence, an overarching design that keeps students in the course environment when they interact with multimedia that are included in the instructional package. Now let's take a look at the app. Okay, here it is. But first, a few caveats. You're looking at a preliminary design of work in progress. The images you see are illustrative page layouts, not a working prototype. Now let's get to it. At right is a scaled-down view of what the student sees after they log into the app. As you can see, this is a certificate program homepage that provides an overview of the curriculum. At the top, the primary navigation. Just below is the program title, and to the right is a student progress indicator. Additional navigation runs down the left side. Simply tapping on a course title opens that course. To review more course titles, a simple swipe of the finger scrolls down to reveal the rest of the courses in the program. Students have full access to current and completed courses. Upcoming courses provide access to the syllabus and select other content. The next several images are close-up views that are full scale. So let's tap Introduction to Project Management and enter the course. Now we are inside the course. You can see the course title here at the top, and just below it is an arrow-shaped button that returns to the program homepage. Beneath this is a scrollable list of the weekly units. These are the fully integrated content modules that eliminate the need for the student to hunt for the materials they need to complete the week's work. Each unit row can be swiped to reveal more content items to the right. This gives the student the option to navigate the weekly unit according to their interests. You can see 2 weeks have been completed. 1 week is current, and at the bottom is a piece of an upcoming weekly unit. Let's look at the course syllabus first. Touching anywhere in this field will open the syllabus. So here is an example of a syllabus. Each item is a live link that can be touched to open it for review. When done, touching the arrow-shaped course button returns us to the course homepage. Now let's look at the reading for the current Unit 3. A simple touch of this field opens the item. Now that you're looking at e-reading material in the context of the iPad app, the reason why Empowered has lobbied so strongly for the selection of e-texts and other electronic forms of course material should be clear. One of the iPad's great advantages is the quality of the online reading experience, which when integrated into student learning really enhances the experience and makes the otherwise visually flat content more engaging. Tapping again on Course takes us back to the course home. Now let's take a look at some multimedia content that in this case is in a unit that has already been completed. Remember, students have complete access to everything they are currently working on or have completed. So tapping on Introduction Video takes you to a playable video that is embedded directly in the interface so the student never leaves the app to interact with the media. The same is true for websites and other multimedia elements. The entire student experience is self-contained within the application. A simple tap of the finger plays, pauses, or stops the video. Tapping on the course button takes you back to the course homepage. And that completes the tour of the Empowered iPad app. In the first generation of the application, instructors will be teaching through the Canvas interface. This concludes our tour of Empowered. We hope this overview has been helpful. We are truly excited about your involvement and looking forward to your instructional contributions. If you have any questions, please direct them to Kathy McGuire in the UCLA Extension Distance Learning Unit. We are eager to learn any feedback you may have. We encourage you to provide it to Kathy. Thanks so much for your time and attention. We look forward to seeing you or your work online soon.